Good morning, everyone. Morning, guys. Good afternoon. Good evening for some of you. Welcome, chat. Let's go and share this with our community members. Every single place we know there are traders. We are doing a massive giveaway today as well. A massive one right there. We are live. How's it going, everyone? How are you today? Hope you have an amazing and a good time for a day, which is the FOMC day. I'm ready to short the markets here. Look at the 15-minute candle, how powerful this is, attacking basically a level that I don't think it's going to survive right now. We have the resistance line confirming. Good morning, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining. Make sure to like the video so we can get the numbers running. All the numbers running. And we are ready to trade. Trading below daily VWAP throughout the entire morning is not something really enjoyable for the bulls. But this is gonna be a heavy day as usually, even though there is a massive expectancy towards rate pause. No cuts, very likely to be like that. Yeah, what we care is, just like I told you yesterday, the press conference. 2:30 p.m. EST time. Much later than now. We're just talking about 8 a.m. right here. A lot to go, but still the markets will shake some of the traders today that are not careful with the volatility. And I'm gonna be the first one. We broke below, guys. We broke below. Have a look at that. Let me just move into the 5-minute candles. Exactly. For the day, it's bearish, but pre-FOMC, it's hard to say you have a trend. No, I'm not with those indicators at all. Cheers, everyone. Enjoy. Enjoy the market breaking below 50s. And now it's very questionable. Monthly opening, daily opening right there in the lows. Very questionable. Are we going to get back into the daily opening on 809? I think we're going to trade today between the weekly 21,181 weekly opening, monthly opening 19,834. So we have a range here of 350 points. Very likely to touch both. Careful how you trade such situations. Good morning to everyone. Good afternoon and good evening. Make sure to like the video, guys. Helps us a lot to get more and more people on board. Look at the 1 minute. We're gonna have our giveaway for the day. Another 25,000 instant funding Tap 1 Futures account. Today we're gonna do a giveaway here. It's gonna be in a little different form today. Much more enjoyable, I guess. You're gonna have fun with that, I'm sure. This could very nicely get deeper. For example, we have here yesterday's VWAP, 890. I think we get there, so I'm gonna short the markets.
Order filled.
Look at that. We just opened the short and this is running downwards. I don't need much of a profit. That would be sufficient for me, guys. We have opened a short. Could stick a little lower. We could nicely collect here. Four minis. Down to 912. We've got yesterday. VWAP closing on 891. Could be a reference, but we could actually go a lot lower than that. We're not gonna panic. And we're gonna short this from higher if we get the chance. We have a massive imbalance candlestick on the left side appearing after the opening for the day. So that's why I'm questioning basically the retest of the daily opening, monthly opening, which is very close to the same level around 830s. Certainly not too enthusiastic about.
Order filled. Order filled.
5 minute looks bearish in this case scenario. We could also test it out. Golden pocket appears a little bit lower than we are trading, guys. And I only need 1,500 here. Very close into achieving that. Just about 10 points. And we've touched the target on a copy trading account. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we have sufficient strength to take the max profit needed here. This is obviously and as usually an aggressive position that we're taking for the market momentum into the liquidity continuation.
Order filled. Order filled.
I sold something in minus, of course. And I'm going to reshort this one from a little bit higher. If I get a chance a little bit higher, I'm going to reshort this.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Had to cut off it. Still expecting to test out levels below, at least into yesterday's weave up. This is just a 5-minute candle that is not really portraying any recovery stage. Could be a decent bear flag, which is why I'm adding a little more. Some higher. If we get a chance to see that. 48, 53. Pretty slow here. Interesting situation here. Looks like the bears have slowed down. They might be looking for another round of push here, and I'm happy to DCA a little bit higher. Three limit orders are waiting. Has not been the best starting, but we are ready to fight back. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure to like the video. We got the numbers up. We have a 25,000 giveaway today. Instant funding on Top 1 futures, which is, by the way, continuing their 55% discount on the instant funding. It comes out. It's a better discount than they have it announced on the platform. I have, with the code SCRAMBO, 55% and anytime payout. So it is $360 for the biggest account, $6,000 drawdown. So we got the new 5-minute candle. Come on. Take it down. Unfortunately, our limit cells have not been touched. And I'm not sure if this is going to get touched because the 5-minute has strength, guys. The 5-minute here has real strength to continue down. So I'm going to play a little bit with my limit orders in case we get any liquidity spike to the upside. I'm gonna be happy to DCA higher and then continue with the movement down.
Order filled.
Added a little more to this.
Order filled.
Good morning. Let's see if we can do our continuation follow-up. How is this gonna look like in the next few minutes? Capable taking it below 23. That's where we actually got stuck earlier. 23, 24. We've got a decent exit on the golden pocket level. Hmm. 908 is the target, part of the golden pocket structure. Still holding for a moment, but it shows sufficient weakness so far. There is not much going on from the bulls at this levels, but of course we speak about micro movements on the 1 minute candlesticks, which is something that we already know things could very easily transform from a second to the other. Overall, the 5 minute is not bullish at all, usually seeking continuation, 15 minutes too. So, for a day trading speculation and scalping that I'm doing, let's see if this is the candle that has the ability to seal some strength. About across that level. That's a nice candle closing right there. Beautiful stop loss on the entry.
Order filled.
Sold a few contracts. Had to do it, had to secure some profits. And I'm gonna decrease the target too. We only have $300 left in loss. From a much bigger loss, right? So we have secured some profits. And also decrease the target into 904, securing another 2 contracts. And putting our take profit even deeper. 901. We've basically sold 6 contracts here. Managed to recover and put us in profit. But I'm still leaving this short open. And it would be lovely. We're going to trail the stop loss for a profitable trade as well here. Very likely to get into our entry if we cross that level, so it's not worth to leave $120 on the table, right?
Order filled.
And we have closed in profit, guys. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, and we're gonna do a round of fireworks. This is great job. Has been a good managed trade, and I've accelerated at the time we have been trying to press the button downside. Exited basically during that wick. Didn't wait for my target. Now the discussion comes, you've got the golden pocket here, so a possible reaction could be shorting out here is obviously pretty risky. Thank you guys. We have exited in that wick. Much needed step-by-step exit, and then of course collected a little more with that trailing stop loss that managed to give us profits. This wasn't the best trade as a setup that I managed to do, but I ended up going with the right direction and manage it correctly. So let's put it that way, we have survived. Because the entry was pretty much not good, but the way things have been handled afterwards, along where the market's going in our direction, things have been adjusted. This is very interesting that a trade has multiple elements and multiple parts. It has the entry part as well. But if you're not having the best entry, that doesn't mean you have to lose money in that trade. So exactly the exercise that I just did with the trade that I performed is the clear case scenario. Not the best entry. I would incline to put it into the other side. With a good managed position can give you not only a recovery but can set you in profit. Why is it a problematic situation to repeat the things is pretty much the $300 profit that I managed to secure is not worth the risk I've been going through. It's definitely not worth it. AB, well, shorting it from here for another round. In the way this 5-minute looks right now is not bullish, but you have the golden pocket below you. You also have other levels below and the market could nicely continue.
Order
I'm going to
filled.
test out a short with a stop loss right above. That's a flat candle that we've got there. And we're doing just a single contract. The take profit is going to be lower than the previous low we just managed to do. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure to like the video. Boosting our numbers and performing, especially we're doing the 25,000 giveaway today. So like I said, a trade has multiple parts. The entry part is one thing. That is not going to seal the outcome. It's going to heavily influence the outcome, but definitely not going to seal if it's not the best entry out there out of the highest quality. Then of course you can survive. And this is something you could do basically with a prop firm account, but you could not do with a personal account. Due to the fact that you're not willing to give away, like I was, $2,500 in unrealized loss in such situation. You would have sold earlier in a personal account. So trading in personal accounts for day trading and scalping and micro scalping and doing such business is totally different, guys, than the trading that happens on the prop firm's resources. And I'm sure you guys agree with that, because in the previous scenario that I've been through on personal account, I would have not allowed to see such big loss. Of course, in a personal account you don't trade 8 micros unless you have millions of dollars sitting in the account. Yes, it's Nasdaq. We're trading the minis, not the micros. So we're having quite of a decent size every time we deal with. Actually, $20 per point per each contract. This could be a very interesting trade. I'm moving my stop loss to my entry here, guys. I think in this case scenario, if we want to take that liquidity, we should accelerate lower.
Order filled.
So I actually added a little more and moving my stop loss to my entry. I mean, if we react here, it's very likely that the other position I had earlier would have been touch my stop loss too. So I'm expecting a continuation here down. Otherwise, I'm gonna be happy leaving the boat.
Order filled.
As it happened, let me share with you my Discord, guys, for those of you that are not part of our community there. Make sure to join. Let me pin the message in the chat. Trying to build here a type of structure. What a doji candlestick that could potentially showcase a form of reversal. It's pretty hard because 15-minute is definitely not looking yet for any bullish scenarios, right? For 15-minute, you need a lot more data. The sell-off we had earlier was extremely aggressive, and that actually seeks continuation. So that's why it's kind of hard here on 15 minutes or even higher time frames to start longing. But then if you go lower time frames, things could make sense easier. There are certainly a lot of mistakes that are happening that I've been performing, and usually I'm speaking about them live on the stream. It's also something that I've been telling you guys since I started live streaming, is the fact that you guys have the ability to learn from someone that is with the skin in the game. And the skin in the game concept is totally different with all kinds of other type of tradings that are appearing. Right? Skin in the game is basically the real trading, which is happening with total transparency and honesty. We get the accounts, we trade, we lose. That means a loss. All the trades that we do are just on stream. We don't trade off stream. So in a such environment, this is something I will test
Order
out a
filled.
short here if this candle sticks, right?
Order filled.
2 contracts. Let's see if we've got some power here. Right into 904. Skin in the game is necessarily if you learn from someone. If the person is having nothing to lose just by talking and explaining to you, then it is a total different environment, guys. That is definitely not realistic at all. So that's why this is a very educational content in the way I see it as a project. Thank you, buddy. The giveaway is going to be today.
Order filled. Order filled.
The giveaway is going to be today on the live stream. You have to be here for the live stream. This is the place we're going to organize the giveaway. You have to like the video and be subscribed. And a little later, we're doing the giveaway. I've reversed, guys. We got stopped out on a minor loss, but I've reversed here for a push all the way back to the structure top on 946.
Order filled.
We've got 2 contracts here. And I think we could grab some momentum, especially it's FOMC day, guys. I mean, the markets are just going to do the usual choppy season. And sometimes a wild and unexpected choppy market behavior. So Careful with that. Exactly, Ferdinando Roca. Exactly, that's the way we are. So I'm expecting right now to take the liquidity from the upside too, and make sure we create the whole picture of choppiness here. The failure of continuation down into the 900s is just enforcing the theory of choppiness. We have close to 100 people watching. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Big FOMC day. Later today, we got a lot of the news. We're not going to be during the stream, but today we have giveaways for our great members. It's going to be very exciting. We're going to do it differently. Big day, exactly. Even though the expected rates are to be paused on the Fed Watch tool. Let's have a look into that. I don't think something has changed. I don't think something or anything has changed on the Fed Watch tool. 99% is considering a rate pause for today. 99%, so extremely likely to be like that. Look at this one, guys. I'm putting my stop loss here on my entry with this trade. Because of the choppiness, we could do this, right? And if we do this, it's risky to take the liquidity here below, and then I lose too much by being forced to exit. Come on. Yes, I got your private message earlier, right before the stream started. Yesterday's winner, I got your private message right before the stream started. And I'm gonna get back to you after we finish the stream. We're gonna sell a contract here, guys, and probably go with a take profit a little bit higher with the one that's left. Secured some profit there. Secured about $300 on that one. Don't worry about. Strange nature, that's a situation that creates confusion, and usually when the 5-minute, 1-minute, and 15-minute do not align, you gotta be very careful. Most of the time you should avoid basically the trading style, the trading model that is not gonna create a conjunction and a follow-up between 1 5-minute and 15-minute, right? So utilizing a multi-time frame type of infrastructure for your trading environment is healthy, because that usually adds additional filters to your decisions. Now, if there are tensions between the filters, the decision has to be postponed. And that means you gotta wait till your entire picture speaks the same language. Let me get out of this trade. I'm pretty happy with what we achieved here.
Order filled.
$614, guys. I'm sure you would enjoy another round of fireworks. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, shorting from here would be too easy to be true, right? I mean, the 5-minute here wants continuation to the upside. That's what a 5-minute is looking like. Thank you, Jake. Good morning, guys. Good evening. And good afternoon for some of you. We have got a beautiful community out here, ready for the giveaway, which is going to be very soon. Thinking this is going to push a little bit higher than the 50s here. The 5-minute looks very good for a continuation above 50s, but I'm, pretty tight here with the contracts. Look at that. For example, 52.
Order filled.
Let's see if we can do that, or I'm simply going to get out of this. For 650 bucks, I'm going to be taking that all day long for a little push here above for the liquidity. Come on. Do it, otherwise I am out of this trade. 4 points needed. This is what happens when you're buying the top for an extra little move. I'll have my stop loss on my entry, guys. I'm not going to risk here. I know this is very tight here. It's just 3 points for my stop loss. But I definitely need that. Come on. Bring me that move above 50s. No, I sold a part of it. I actually sold everything there. We made about 60 bucks or whatever. I mean, not worth it, guys. Not worth it. It could cliff down. It could be a choppy here. And it's not moving, and it didn't move at the time I needed. Thank you guys for joining. So back to the FedWatch CMA tool, 99% are expecting basically pause exactly on the current rate, 99%. Let me just make this a little bigger like this, zoom in. But the big deal is, like we've started to talk about yesterday, is going to be for the upcoming one, 18th of June, where we start seeing some signs towards the rate cuts possibilities. 30% for a rate cut. 30%. So starting by June and then July as well, it's going to be very interesting. Because at that time, there are more chances today, of course, at today's analysis, for a rate cut, 55%. And we start seeing some bigger numbers of 375, 400 basis points rate cut. Of course, what's going to happen in July also depends for what's going to happen today and on 18th of June. And all these numbers usually change every day. And then for September, 375, 400 basis points. That's a significant decrease, guys, which means that in the upcoming 4 FOMC meetings, from what we're able to see, we're kind of expecting to be around by 17th of September on 375, 400 basis points. And that means a cut between 50 and 75 in the upcoming 4 FOMC meetings. Very interesting, guys. Let's get back to our Nasdaq. How is it going? Boxing corner. Are you ready for today? This is what we traded so far. 720 bucks out here. It's a pretty good 5-minute candle, guys, to be honest with you, which is, I guess, seeking continuation here. Finally, I think this is going to take the liquidity.
Order filled.
And I'm just going to hunt a few points. A few points above. That's it, right?
Order
And I'm
filled.
out. We made about $300. Jake, so I do trade on both. So I trade on Tap1 futures and Ticktick Trader. And very recently started to talk about Tap1 futures. Made a complete review about it, but also with the recent details, so you can see the videos on my channel on all the subjects. What do I think about the current situation between the two? I am seeing them as a opportunity that allows us to go for 6 accounts in total, 3 on Tap1 futures, where the payout is easier, right? And the resources you're grabbing from Tap1 can also be utilized to diversify and increase the profits you're seeking to earn on Ticktick Trader. So for those of you that are already maxed out on Tap1 futures with 3 accounts, we have the ability to go on and trade 3 accounts as well on Ticktick Trader, even with accounts up to 250,000, right? So pretty large accounts. And this is opening the doors, guys, to focus for $15,000 to $20,000 per month, which is not only a great opportunity for long term, but also a very good starting point to build your personal account trading funds portfolio, right? No, Jake, they don't have. They have at the moment Project X, and they will have Trade Evade with possibly Ninja Trader, right? But they will have Trade Evade. Thank you, Ferdinando. Well, Ticktick Trader is usually moving people to live in about 20 to 30 days, usually. With exceptions, there are some exceptions out there I've heard about taking a little longer. It's very interesting. Usually that shouldn't happen, from what I've been able to see in our community and other members as well. About 20 to 30 days before you're moved to live. Thank you, Jake. Well, for Tap1 futures, you cannot use your connection for that because they're not working right now with Trade Evade. But at a time they will work with Trade Evade, we have to see the way they will work with Trade Evade, right? So that depends on that very moment. Currently, Trade Evade is not accepting new clients. Their company has been purchased by Kraken, and they have stopped new clients, right? So new clients onboarding process has stopped on Trade Evade, which is why Tap1 futures is not there yet. It's going to be there, but that's going to take a little time. It depends on Trade Evade. The company is ready, basically. So for the $250,000 account, the daily drawdown is, let me quickly verify here, $6,250. That's the daily max loss for a 250k account. 250k account is costing $600 with my code. With a Scrambo code, $600, $6,250 daily loss, and $9,000 max loss. That's a nice ratio, by the way. So I think I'm not going to trade here today anymore on this specific account, which is also copy traded, as you can see. I have to go to the next ones. I'm going to go to the one which is traded alone here on tab 1. Thinking about a choppiness here, we would actually continue
Order
down.
filled. Order filled.
We shorted 5 micros. Yep, guys, let's take the numbers up with the likes. Come on, fellas. You gotta be ready for the giveaway. You gotta be ready. Come on, this is a good trade from the way it looks like. Keep pushing down and we get to our target. 10 points needed. How nicely we've been grabbing here the highs. Look at that. And then reversing. So obviously what I'm considering right now, you're reversing at least through the middle of the volume and liquidity here, where I got my take profit. We could nicely reverse all the way down to the wicks we made here and to the ultimate candles, right? We could nicely go there. But for me, as a take profit, 1,300 here is sufficient, guys. Not requesting too much. This is exactly like in the books, the way we've grabbed the squeeze the liquidity up there. Oh, moving the stop loss to my entry. We have almost touched the take profit. I think this is going to slide further, moving the take profit as well a little lower. Thank you guys for joining, appreciate it. This would be another successful trade. If so, of course, it would be. I'm going to check them out as well. Come on, keep pressing, guys. Keep pressing and pushing right below that. It doesn't seem we've got sufficient energy to take this one back to the top.
Order filled.
And the take profit has been touched, guys. 1,431 in a quick flush. There you go, celebration time. We got 3 out of 3 accounts traded profitable on Tab 1 futures today. So this is 1,431. And the other accounts that are a copy trader are around $1,000. Beautiful. 1,000, 1,053. That's beautiful, and that is enough from Top 1 Futures for today. We are continuing with our Ticktick trader accounts. Let's see what we can do here, guys, and how we can build our trade. So most of the time my trades are going to momentum trades. I'm riding the momentum existing basically between pivot levels on a price action structure that shows domination. Between levels as well, they're having squeezing chances, squeezing marginal situations. I'm going basically with a squeezing necessity. Small targets in terms of points, but big contracts, right? So I'm playing basically between the liquidity most of the time. Of course, considering supply, demand, trending lines as well, if we got anything significant. Considering the usual moving averages of 200 of the daily VWAPs, volume weighted average prices, daily opening, closings, highs, lows, all these classic things that are, I guess, sufficient, guys. How many accounts do I have? We have maximum accounts on Top 1 Futures and maximum accounts on Ticktick Trader. Let's go, guys. We gotta trade some more over here as well. Bulls are participating in this little fight back, but I'm not sure if they're capable to keep up with the strength coming from the bears, guys. This might be looking to go a little lower here. I mean, this is very interesting. And it would be quite odd for me, right, to short it here in the lows. But I could test it out, for example, like this.
Order filled.
And it has been stopped out. This is crazy. 2 seconds and we got stopped out. Beautiful, man. That's what I call good trade. 2 seconds. Gotta work a little more for the payout. But they are paying out very fast, so Top 1 Futures is paying out basically within a few hours. It's crazy how fast are they. I mean, they are the fastest right now in the industry. And think about it is continuous support. Continuous support at whatever hour. You have live chat support on their website. This is pretty much insane payouts. Even one of our community members very recently got $15,000 just in 30 minutes after requesting. Ticktick Trader is also great on payouts between 3 to 5 business days. A little longer, but like I told you guys, advantages and disadvantages. Ticktick Trader has 3 years of activity as a company. 3 years. And a product, which is a 250,000 account. Testing out another
Order
short
filled.
here, guys. No,
Order
I'm out of
filled.
this.
Order filled. Order filled.
Testing it out again. Looking for a movement into the 900s.
Order filled.
Come on, guys, keep pressing. Looking for a move into the 900s, 903.
Order filled.
And it has been touched, guys. Beautiful. We are up with $830. We were down 500. Let's go for another round of fireworks. And there you go. This is a pretty good feeling out here. Big winner. Yeah, they've been increasing basically their level of services for Ticktick Trader. They have been increasing their performances. Like 2 or 3 months ago, they were taking about 10 days to get paid, but today they're different. Today it is less. Of course, you know, this is why everyone needs to understand that competition is bringing better solutions and products on the market, guys. So think about Tap 1 Futures is actually forcing Ticktick Trader to offer better services. And it's vice versa from all the standpoints, which is why having multiple possibilities and choices is not only great for the client, but it's also good for the companies too. This kind of free market that is totally controlled by the quality you deliver to your clients and services you offer is incentivizing the entrepreneurs to find solutions. This process is in the advantage of the trader. We are trading the golden pocket already here. We have basically the yesterday VWAP on 890s. Of course, it's a knife catching long on 890s. I don't know about it. I don't think I'm gonna do it. But some of you might test it out. Thank you guys for joining. We are more than 100 fellas out here. Make sure to like the video, subscribe. And we've got 21 minutes to go for the US opening. Only green accounts for the day so far. Only green numbers. Ticktick Trader, for example, is allowing you any kind of micro scalping. So you can open up your trades and close them in a few seconds, like in 3 seconds or 2 seconds or stuff like that, right? Testing
Order
out a little
filled.
long here.
Order filled.
Just for a few points, guys. $6 points.
Order filled. Order filled.
If it holds, it's fine. Otherwise, I'm going to be out.
Order filled.
Come on, keep pushing.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
We made some money with that, right? We made about $400. We were somewhere around 800, and now we're closing to 1,200 with that. Pretty good, guys. We've crossed the $1,000 here. And this is copy traded too. So we've got actually 5 out of 6 accounts profitable today. 5 out of 6. Why is it so? Well, we traded shorts, but at the same time we've made money from longs, for example, in the current case scenario. Most of the money today has been made, and it's pretty much obvious, from shorts. But that doesn't mean I didn't force my bias into longing and my preference type of trading. I usually enjoy more trading longs than shorts. And during days that are clearly going down, if I'm pretty much not capable being stuck or pretty much leveraging myself out of the thinking of longing and relonging and doing that forever, I'm losing big time on such days. Usually they are appearing very, very rarely. Very, very cheap evaluations they do not have, but they have the very interesting 100K express plan, which is $99, and 149 activation, right? Very cheap. They don't have that model. You'd think about a cheaper option for top 1 futures, one step elite challenge. They have cheaper options right there. Have a look into those sizes. Right, you can, for those of you that would like to see, for example, I'm going to paste you the links, guys. Coupon code is Scrambo everywhere. I'm going to paste you all the links here. Top 1 futures, the first link, and then the second link as well for the Ticktick trader. You can have a look to their plans and websites and whatnot. And any questions, you're welcome basically to ask me in our community on Discord as well, or here on the stream. This is an interesting reaction here for the 1 minute structure. We got a pretty good ratio so far. So not really willing to risk too much here and give away good profits made. Look at a 15-minute, guys. It's a total knife catch for the 15 minutes. The imbalanced candle that we had at the opening today could be collected, could be totally collected, right? We could nicely get into the monthly opening or even daily opening, which is around 800s for today. 15 minutes with the opening, and then we're going to see what's going to happen here. Do not forget about the press conference, 2:30 p.m. EST time today. That's very important. Sometimes it's more important than the federal funds rate announcement, which is expected to be on a 99% paused. That's what the FedWatch tool speaks about. We have been sharing that with you earlier. So I guess the speech is going to be very important, that being said.
Order filled.
Let me see if I can do something with a little short here. Would love to collect another $500.
Order filled.
Beautiful. We touched that, guys. We're 1,670 pure profit. We've grabbed the liquidity below. And we made money for another quick scalp. This is the beauty part with a Ticktick trader, guys. You have the ability to do micro scalping, which means you can do trades that are lasting just 3 seconds or 5 seconds, and even just, 3 points or 4 points. No one cares about it. And have a look, guys, with a good take profit, you are making money because the whole candle reversed, and we made money in this candle by shorting it. So it's not just about where you put your entries, but it's also very important where do you put your take profits, as you can see. Very important. We all know that. This is yesterday's closing of daily VWAP, this level that we're right now. So we could see some energy from here, and then depends how does the opening wants to go about it. But this is sufficient here, 1,600, I'm fine with that. We're going to trade the next accounts. We've got 5 out of 6 today correctly traded, and the last one needs to be traded. So good morning, buddy. Well, like I've mentioned in my materials and streams, and even earlier today, we're going with the momentum mostly. We're going basically with squeezing room with the momentum on things that are pretty much allowing to go 6, 7 points, 10 points, 12 points, right? And a bigger size, we're not trying to catch any swing, but most likely micro scalping or just scalping of the liquidity zones in between as soon as we have momentum and domination based on candlestick price action, but also based on certain pretty general and usual things such as, you know, the openings, the moving averages, the volume weighted average prices, and the classic things attached in conjunction, different time frames. And the price action allows you, with a proper risk management, you can definitely build and construct. And that's mainly the way I go about it. Stop loss is most of the time dynamic. Testing out some more and more relaxed type of stop losses, offering me more room. It has been going pretty fine. 12 minutes to go, guys. Appreciate it. We've got today the giveaway for Top 1 Futures. Make sure to stick with us. That's a beautiful, it's an instant funding account. What to do after the stop loss? Well, if you mean what to do after the stop loss has been touched, you always have to reorganize. Extremely rarely is the moment necessary for you to jump back into the trade. Usually that's a revenge model and sometimes makes you money, but most of the time is not gonna make you money. So the making money side from a mistake is usually an exception, guys. There are situations, and it happened during my stream, and I also told it, I did a mistake and I still made money. That's the time basically when the markets are doing the opposite than they should, and you're also doing the opposite than you should. You can still make money out of such situation, but on the long term, you're not going to make money from those things. So after hitting the stop loss, you gotta slow down, chill, relax, make sure the state of mind that you're trading from is sufficiently balanced for you to have a rational, non-emotional calculation, screening. Like we go to the medical services, they got a screening on us. That's how the way we have to screen basically the markets too, and encrypt the language that is shared to us. That's our job, everyone. In order for us to do that, our mind has to be very, very well positioned. That's the right way to talk about, John. It is a strong machine, and it has some decent fuel today. We've got the right fuel for the performance. You know what's the fuel, right? We've got the right fuel. Good job, everyone. 5 out of 6 profitable, with the last one needed to be traded. I'm waiting to be trading this one right after the US is opening. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon for some of you. I have targets that I'm considering for my trading. At the time I've hit my target, I do other things. Take care about my kids, do sports, enjoying time, cooking, doing sports. Like I said, I am swimming, I'm playing tennis, going to the gym. Basically, the bread and butter comes from investments that we've got. And we don't have a job, basically. We've got investments, we leave from investments, and we do other stuff, right, with all the rest of the time that we've got, a lot of the free time. And then, when it comes down to the analysis, we do 5-minute, 1-minute, 15-minute, and pre-market, pre-trading, I do 4-hour, 1-hour, 2-hour analysis. I do those things as well. Good evening from Finland. That's a nice time. I guess it's already evening for you guys. And it's already chilling out time. You are having your nice tea. So what's happening out here, fellas? We've got 7 minutes to go. And the market is going crazy. The market is going to go crazy a little later today. Especially during the press conference. Especially during that. So do not dare to touch during the press conference minis. Only micros. Do not dare to touch minis, guys. Not at all. Do not trade minis during the press conference and even after the FOMC. Right? So we've got here 2 p.m. EST time. It's right there. 2 p.m. No more minis, only micros. Because the volatility is gonna kill you guys. Even if your trade is correct, it's gonna kill you. Good job. My one is empty. My micro one is empty. But at this time, and yet once again, it has not been belugas today. We let it for later today. We let it for a little later. Let's have a look into gold, guys. What's happening? Is it breaking down? Well, look at the buying pressure that we've got. It was about to be breaking down here. Pretty strong buying pressure. Let's have a look into higher time frames, for example, 1 hour. This is a very interesting 1 hour price action. Holding the highs. But at the same time, so we've been having a retracement, and this retracement so far is finding a strong level of support. It's a clear demand zone here, with a supply located around 400s. That's also a psychological mark. Taking it above 400s is going to take us again into the 500s. It depends basically on the statement, guys. But gold is still having, in the upcoming period, a nice way to push to the upside. A nice way towards that. So I'm expecting basically bullishness from gold in the upcoming period, such as upcoming months. Well, some people need a few years, others need possibly a year, but I do think that you need a consistent time, right? So maybe it's not about a time, but it's more about the exercise you're doing in the markets, buddy. So if you're not trading constantly, which kind of means daily, to trade something daily and practice something, then obviously it's going to take a lot of the time. Especially if you want to be a serious trader, you have to journal. You have to research your actions. You have to consider running all sorts of brainstorming about a trade. Document and journal your trades, your actions. It's good to record your screen. It's good to do that. And then it's good to spend some time around your trades to discover the right things and the wrong things you did, Write it down. Think about them because you have to digest. If you do this constantly, then you're gonna sort of away have the ability to progress in the right direction. How long is it gonna take? Well, prop firms is one thing, on personal accounts is different. With prop firms is easier to make money if you have the strategies, the settings, everything is just like prop firms environment is. But then if you move to a personal account from a such situation, it's going to be totally different. So if you are profitable on the prop firms, you don't have any guarantee of being profitable on a personal account. The whole trading environment is different there, guys. Usually a payout from top 1 takes a few hours, 3 to 4 hours. That's the average time, 3 to 4 hours. I'm not doing journaling anymore. I'm not documenting anymore. I did back testing and documenting back in the day, but today I'm not doing that anymore. Looking at the notifications out here. Well, I have 2 different levels, guys, of trading in my journey. I've got the bread and butter, the swing trading that I do, and this is since 2014. I bought Bitcoin in 2014. So 11 years ago, I bought Bitcoin for the first time, and I am still having Bitcoin bought from that moment. That's the bread and butter. Profitable there, I'm only doing swing trading. So buying and holding for a few weeks and months and then selling and then waiting and this kind of things, right? So with a partial of the assets, I do this. But when it comes down to the day trading, it's quite hard. It's total different day trading. I didn't start it to trade as a day trader for a while. We just have a few months. So this is a total different business. Certainly is a total different business. I'm definitely right now not located at the level I want to be, but less than 1 minute to go, guys. 1 minute to go till the market opening, and we'll ring the bell. Do not forget, we've got the giveaway today. 25,000 Tap 1 Futures Instant Funding account.
Order filled.
Testing out for a short here. Have a look into that one. 3 contracts, guys. 30 seconds to go for the last account, for the 6th account, right?
Order filled.
I'm risking here, guys. 10 seconds to go. I am risking here. Let's see if this one plays out. Come on. Keep sinking. Gonna put a stop loss above. If that's get triggered, I'm fine. Moving the stop loss to my entry. And we
Order
closed.
filled.
We closed 1,460 over here as well. Beautiful, everyone. Six out of 6 today. That's a full jackpot. 6 out of 6. 3 on Tap 1 Futures and 3 on Ticktick Traders. So we did complete trading today. Completely successful. Pretty happy about it. Totally, we made a lot today. Let me start up from the beginning. So Tap 1 here, first account, 1,000. It's the leader, it's copy traded. The second one has 1,050. So let's put it that way, $2,000. The third account has 1,400, which is 3,400 on tap 1. Look at a buyback. So 3,400 on tap 1. Let's see what a Ticktick trader first account, which is copy traded, 1,600. 1,600 with 3,400 is $5,000. The follower account 1,602, and that is 6,600 plus the last one that we made money earlier, 1,460, is around $7,800, $8,000 around that one. About $8,000. What a strong buyback. 8,000 total profit. Good job. I'm telling you guys, a lot lost money in the big buying pressure we had here. Definitely a bunch of the people expected the red candle we had to continue. But I've sold into that candle. This strategy with the market opening, grabbing liquidity from below, and then running to the other side is so often. Not a bad day at all. Certainly not. Which is why we are organizing the giveaway, guys. We are organizing the giveaway. Just bear with me for a moment here. We're doing the giveaway right now, preparing for it. Give me a moment. This is going to be a different giveaway like we usually do it. You will see. We have a new format. It's going to be a giveaway for a 25,000 instant funded Tap 1 Futures account. Good stuff, guys. So, we are going to perform the giveaway right now. Let's go, guys. Listen to me. Everyone listen to me. Give me 10 seconds. I'm gonna quickly think about it. You guys want to be ready? So first thing you got to do, make sure to like the video you're watching. The next thing is subscribe to the channel and join our Discord. For those of you that are not members, we have the Discord in the pin post. Beautiful. Now, at this time, the giveaway is going to have 2 rounds in order to get the ultimate winner. Because we're going to play by different rules. So, you will have to guess the number between 0 and 10. Only one number per person. Between 0 and 10. There is going to be many numbers, but a lot of the people might guess the number we are going. Do not write anything. Do not write anything for the moment. Let me explain this to you guys. You have to stop writing. I will tell you when you should start, guys. Just give me a moment, please. You have to stop writing. You have to stop writing, guys. So, it's gonna be between 0 and 10. I am sure multiple people will guess the right number. There is going to be multiple winners. I'm going to take the winners' names and put it on a duck race. So we're going to do a duck race, guys. It's loading right now and you will see what's the game. We're going to have a duck race with all the winners with the numbers, and only the guy and the duck that is winning is going to get the account. Right? So this is going to be round number 2. First, we're gonna do the wheel with a 10 numbers, right? Number 8, number 9, number 10. We're gonna customize this. Spin time 30 seconds. Right, so between 0 and 10, I'm gonna take the winners' names. There's gonna be more people. I'm sure more people will guess the same number. I'm gonna take your names and put it up for a duck race, guys. And then only one guy is gonna be there, but do not write anything. Do not write anything yet. Wait, guys. Do not write. Wait. You gotta listen to me, guys. You gotta wait. We're not gonna start this. The moment you see start in the chat, that's the time you can start writing your number. Let's go, guys. Between 0 and 10, please only one per person. Only one per person. And then I'm going to take the names of all the winners and put it out on a duck game. Duck race. Alright, so 2 more seconds and it's going to be the end. Only one number per person. There you go, that's the end. Nutshell with a number 3, he is the last guy basically. I see some of you already wrote about 10, 15 numbers. I don't know why. I told you guys, only one number per person. Alright, so let's spin. Good luck to everyone. Let's spin for the winner that qualifies to round number 2. Look at that. Is it going to be number 10 or number 1? Number 10, everyone. Right, so I'm going to take all the guys that had number 10 as their first number. So if you've been guessing 20 numbers, it's just going to be your first one. Let's see who is out here with number 10. I need a list of the guys. So Boxing Corner has number 10. He's going to be the first guy. We're going to put here names, edit list. Boxing Corner. He has number 10. Let's see. Do we have more? We should have more. Master Trader, he has number 10 too. But I want to make sure you guys did not work with multiple numbers. So this is your first number. It definitely has to be your first number. Master Trader. Master Trader. There you go. So let's see the third one. I think I saw it here. Thanos. Thanos, the third guy with number 3. Rush T, the fourth guy. So let's see. Do we have more? Let me see that once again. I don't think we have more, guys. I think only 4 guys. Boxing corner is the first. Master trader is the second. Rush T has number 4 as well. Let me see where is his. No, Rush T has number 4. And he is prior to Master Trader. So Rush T was guessing number 4 as his first number. It is right above, guys. You can check that, which means Rush T is going to be eliminated from the list. Only your first number. You're the 4th Rush T, but you had a different number that you guessed. Exactly. So you guessed number 4. I've discovered you. You had a different number. Boxing corner has number 10. Let me verify if he has number 9 before number 10. So I see his first guess is number 10. This is a long list here that I see, guys. You gotta help me out here, otherwise we're gonna stay here for a few minutes verifying things. Correct, guys. So these are the 3 guys that won with the number 10. Rush T number 10, Tim Jenkins, but Rush T had a different number guessed before that. So this was his second guess, and this is not allowed. Only your first number that you're guessing. We're not going to accept basically all the numbers people will say, because people will put 20 numbers after, and obviously one is going to be guessed. No, only your first number is going to be accepted. Right, so these are the 3 guys that we have on the list, guys. Boxing Corner, Master Trader, and Thanos. We are going to organize the giveaway final round. So you say, Master Trader, that Boxing Corner has number 9 as well. Let me see, where is that? Then his number 9, is it earlier than number 10 or is it after his number 10? Because if it's after number 10, I think his number 10 guess is before his number 9 guess. Yeah, so if his first count is number 10, that's what we calculate, that's what we consider his first guess. He got it right with his first guess. I see his number 9 coming much later. First number he is number 10. Right, guys, so these are the 3 winners. We've verified this. I've verified the list right there 10 times. And we are gonna set the rules over here as well. 60 seconds for the timer, everyone. We are going to start the race. These are the ducks with your names, guys, that you've got. Let me take my face away from here. Let me put it over there. Or let me put it somewhere else. Where? Top right corner over there. I'm gonna sit right there on the top right corner. And we are gonna get this one started. Let's see. Who is the winner? Good luck, everyone. You got the yellow. Look at the master trader. He's dominating. He is about to win. He needs more 40 seconds. 40 seconds to go, guys. Come on. $20 seconds to go. It's like the market opening, right? Look at the boxing corner. Look at that. Is it heating up, guys? What's happening out here? What's going on? 4 seconds to go. Oh, look at that, everyone. What just happened over there? And he is the winner. Thanos is the winner. Good job, buddy. Congratulations. That was intense, right? That was intense. You have to reach out to me on Discord, private message, direct message on Discord. You are the winner, buddy. 25k account. Tomorrow we are going to continue do another giveaway, and we're doing giveaways daily, guys. Daily we're giving out accounts to our community members. Thank you so much for watching. Wish you good luck today's trading. Careful out there. Careful out there with your trading performances. Careful out there with your risk management today. Thank you so much, guys. Talk to you soon. Have a good time.